So if you've clicked on this video, I'm guessing that your footwork sucks. And that's okay, because in this video, I'm gonna teach you how to master it in hopefully 10 minutes, so I can put that in a title. Now, when I say mastering, I don't mean you're gonna be shuffling and doing all this extra stuff, all right? I'm gonna be honest, all that stuff is completely pointless. When I say master, I mean you're gonna learn how to be comfortable moving around in boxing, putting your feet where they need to go, and just being able to move around the way you want to, right? Perfectly. I'm gonna try and explain this as simply as I can, just like I'm trying to explain it to one of my mates. So you are my mate, you are my friend right now. I'm trying to explain to you how to box properly with footwork, okay? It comes down to 3 things: balance and stability, like your stance, practice, which I'm gonna talk about in a minute, and review, which I'm also gonna talk about in a minute. But for now, we're gonna focus on balance and stance. So if you're a complete beginner at boxing, you obviously don't know how to stand, right? So we're gonna fix that. So the first thing you need to do, one leg in front, one leg behind. You're not gonna be like this, but you're also not gonna be square on. You're gonna be diagonal, you see this? Right here. And you're gonna have your knees bent. So you're gonna be able to bend your knees. It's all about being loose and comfortable. You see how I can move however I want because my knees are bent and I'm loose, all right? I'm loose. You're gonna have your hands up like this, and this is your stance. Here, like this, all right? So make sure you fix your stance. Very, very simple to do. Literally just copy me, and that's it. So that's step 1, your stance. So practice has 2 parts to it, okay? One is I'm gonna show you how to do drills and how to actually improve your footwork. And the second one is I'm gonna show you just how to pivot. So how to switch angles, basically. I'm gonna show you some drills that you can use to actually improve your footwork, to actually make it better, all right? So for the first drill, this is what I use. This one drill is how I got my footwork to where it is now, how I got it good. And all I did was this one simple thing. Whenever I'm not doing anything, whenever I'm in the kitchen waiting for food to cook, or I'm just chilling doing nothing, this is what I want you to do. You're gonna hop backwards to forwards, just like this, right? See this? This is what I want you to do, all right? I'm going backwards and forwards and backwards and forwards. While you're doing that, you're gonna throw punches, okay? So it will look something like this. It's gonna look like this. You're gonna get quicker and be able to do it. Do that over and over again, just backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards. You're gonna get comfortable and it's gonna get easy, okay? Do it until it's easy, do it until it's effortless. You're just gonna be here, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, all right? Until it's easy. Once it's easy, make it as complex as you can. Make it hard. It has to be hard so you're gonna learn. If it's not hard, you're not gonna learn, all right? So once you can do it backwards and forwards, mix it up. So it will look like this. It's gonna get hard, but you're gonna basically go from backwards, backwards, forwards, forwards, backwards, forwards, forwards, backwards, backwards. You're gonna mix it up, and it's gonna be difficult and hard. You're gonna get, you'll probably trip over. The key to this is I couldn't do any of this before I started practicing it. And when you practice it, you'll start to implement your normal shadowboxing. It will start to intertwine. Before, I was just hopping, all right? I was just hopping, all right? Just like this. But over time, because I did it so much, it felt natural and it became my shadowboxing and it automatically kind of fueled my movement. So now, when you watch me shadowbox, you watch me hop around, but it's very natural. You see my movements? They're very, see this? All right? That's all because of that one drill, because I did it loads, it became natural, and then it became part of my shadowboxing. So you're gonna practice that. You're gonna go backwards, forwards, then you're gonna punch, then you're gonna make it complex, then you're gonna implement it into your shadowboxing. And trust me, you will improve fast, I'm telling you. All right? But start off simple, especially if you're a beginner. Start off simple, start off just hopping backwards to forwards. You're in your stance, you're here. Get comfortable with this, then get comfortable with this, then get comfortable switching it up, all right? And then, once you can do all that, it will be natural and you will shadowbox like that, okay? The second drill, to help you get comfortable in boxing, kind of the same concept, but we're not hopping around, we're just moving. So the simple movement in boxing, backwards, is like this, Forwards is like this. Sideways is like this. And once you're comfortable moving like that, you're gonna throw punches in, okay? It's all about punching while moving, okay? It's complex, it's hard, it's weird, it's awkward, but you wanna make it not awkward, you wanna make it comfortable, okay? And this is how you do that. What you're gonna do, you're just gonna move backwards while constantly throwing a jab. It's awkward, okay? This is what it's gonna look like. All right? You're just gonna move backwards and forwards while throwing a jab. All right? It's awkward, it's horrible, it is awkward. But it helps your hands and your feet coordinate together. Once you're comfortable with that, throw in your backhand, all right? So you're gonna go like this. 1, 2, 3, maybe throw a backhand. 1, 2, 3, backhand. 1, 2, backhand. It gets you comfortable with placing your foot. Whenever that backhand's coming in, you plant that and you push on that backhand. All right? So watch this. Backhand. See this? The drive. I've talked about that loads in other videos, but that's the principle of it. Backwards, forwards. Once you're comfortable with that, throw punches. Then mix up the punches. And so on, okay? That is it. That is it. That is it. That's all. Those are the only practices you need for getting better footwork. It's going from backwards, forwards, and then throwing punches while you do it, and you get comfortable. You get comfortable while doing it. Okay? Now I'm gonna show you how to switch angles. This is a little bit more complex, okay, but I'm gonna try and make it look simple, because it is easy. It's easy, it just looks difficult, okay? People will say, you know, don't cross your legs, Leo, you're crossing your legs. I had a sparring video, and some people in that video saw me do that, and they were like, oh, don't cross your legs. Mate, it's comfortable, okay? I'm not, you know, it's just part of my style. And I'm gonna teach you how to do it so people get mad at you when you cross your legs, okay? It's the same as a pivot, so I'm gonna teach you a pivot first. A pivot, okay, let's say I'm in my stance, and I wanna go this way. Back leg, okay, your back leg's gonna come out like this, all right? So I'm in my stance, all comfortable and nice. I slip, and my back leg comes. Once you're there, watch my feet, this leg, and now I'm here. Now I can do whatever I want. I'm gonna show you that again slowly. I've slipped, and now I'm here. See this? This is a pivot. What I'm doing here. Look at me dancing. This is a pivot. You do it fast. Well, that's all it is. You can even do it while coming towards you. What I've showed you, there is no other way to learn how to do it than to just do it and practice. So watch me and try and do it the same as me, okay? You're gonna throw a punch at me, I'm gonna slip it, and now I'm here. Now what are you gonna do? You're gonna catch a hook to the face. And if you wanna go this way, I would advise you not to hop. So if you wanted to pivot this way, you bring your front leg, not your back leg. Your front leg comes out, you slip, and then watch my feet. You kinda just, like that, all right? So I'm not doing this, because if you do that, you can, but then, you see how I'm now in the wrong stance, and I'm just off balance? If you're pivoting to the left, you're gonna slip, and then your feet are gonna slide like this, because now I'm still in the right stance. Typically, you don't really do that. You don't need to slip that way because you're slipping into the danger zone. Come like this. All right? Now that, I want to show you how to do it. So if I'm ever going this way, this is very simple. So you should be able to do this easily, especially if you can pivot. If I'm here and I want to go this way, it's basically a pivot. You're just doing this. See that? And now I can push myself in this way. So if I'm here, I've done a hook, bang, like this. Just like that. It's that simple. Footwork really is that simple. It's super easy. I don't understand how some people don't know how to do it. If you practice it effectively, and you do what I've told you to do in this video, your footwork will be good in maybe a week or two. All right, that's pretty much everything I wanted to go over today. Do everything I told you to do in this video. I promise you your footwork's gonna improve. So that's everything I've got for you guys today. So I'm gonna get out of here, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.